You are now live, and of course we've been live, so you know what it is. So, what's that? Donna Toya is live? I got a notification. I should say something.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
So, welcome to another show of Sex, Love, and Lies podcast.
I am
Mr. Bailey.
This is Lady Madonna.
Oh, I was about to say you forgot my name. The hell?
Lady Madonna.
Well, I forgot. Your birthday's gonna be coming up in a couple of weeks.
So is yours.
So wait, is it welcome to the 40 club or you're welcome to the almost 50 club?
No. I'm pushing 45.
Are you 45?
No, I said pushing it.
So you passed 45?
No, I'm about to be 44.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm about to.
I don't know why I thought you was older than that.
What?
I'm not saying I thought you looked older than that. I'm just saying I thought you were older than 45. I should know, right?
Glow that I have here.
Right. Exactly. Well, I'm 40, turning 41. I'm looking forward to that. We're going to turn up in the strip club this year.
2 strip clubs.
2 strip clubs.
Y'all want to come to the strip club with us?
Yes!
Yo,
Y'all
that
should
would
join
be fly.
us.
That would be fly.
We're thinking about hitting which strip clubs?
Okay, in Philly, there's a spot called Delilah, which is kind of, supposed to be the creme de la creme of strip clubs in Philly.
So he says.
No, that's what I've been told.
He should know.
The strippers that I take there.
Wait, you take strippers there?
I take strippers there. I take stripper home. Strippers get off around 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Wait, you take strippers... Oh, you take strippers to work.
Right.
Oh, gotcha. Well, let people know what you mean by that before they thinking you're pimping.
No. That's what I just told them. I took them to work. I didn't say I was...
No, it sounds like you take strippers there to, like, have a good time, and then you pick them up and take them home with you, because you was like, and not take them... Yeah. All right, never mind. Anyway.
You just read into that.
I'm just letting you know how other people think, and since it came across to me like that, I'm sure other people's going to be thinking the same.
Strippers need rides, too.
That's because he does Uber. That's what he means by that. He doesn't mean like he's actually picking them up and taking them home, although I'm sure he has done that.
Oh, have I? Oh, it's the best. You can talk about anything with them. No, I'm just saying they're such open people. They're great conversation. They're good conversation. Real people. I love it. They're great.
I think everyone has great conversation if you are speaking about the right subject and they're able to share their views on it.
No.
Sometimes
some people
they don't have.
What are they? Introverts
views
or outroverts?
That just means they're shy.
Oh, some people are just can't hold a conversation because they're so shy. It's like,
Anyway.
What are you wearing? Anything?
Oh, I wanted to talk about before we actually get into the real subject of tonight's show. I wanted to highlight a few things, kind of like a side conversation, in conjunction to what we just talked about. You and your strippers. What would you say is if you had to pick? We'll just keep it at 2. What's 2 of your greatest pet peeves? The minute it's happening, it's not 0 to 100. You already at 100.
I'm already at 100.
Yeah.
Well, of course, the whole repeating myself. I don't like doing that.
So you don't like repeating yourself?
I don't
like
repeating myself to people who like you to say things over and over again, and they understand English.
Okay.
And I don't like motherfuckers who know I have a concern with being late, and they go out of their way to make me late.
Oh, well, yeah, I will say that you're kind of on time, so that means you be...
Oh, that time when we
that means you be extra on time with me then?
That time...
late. Unless I'm catering an event, I'm on time.
Me and old girl was ready. We was waiting on you, and you was like, what? Hopping from downstairs.
Girl from downstairs. Why do you keep saying who? Sherma?
Yeah.
Why do you keep saying?
But you knew what I was talking about, right?
Because that's the second time people refer to her as Sherma from downstairs.
All right. So you know what I'm talking about. So we were sitting here.
Yes, cause we on town tonight.
Giving each other the look like, we're waiting on her.
Anyway, so you don't like being late, so you had hella issues with me.
I kept it.
I guess you have hella issues with me all the time because I'm forever late.
Oh, you were forever late.
Yep. Anywho, so one of my pet peeves, a small one.
You said the 2 major ones.
Okay, I'll give you 1 small and 1 major. How about that?
2 major.
Well, I can't think of 2 major. I'll just think of... I'll give you 2. So, one of my small pet peeves is when someone leaves a shower curtain open. and I can see straight inside of the shower. Don't use my shower unless you're going to close it. Like, I will come right behind you and be like...
That's more... Okay, are we sure that's a pet peeve? Or is that anal?
No, it's a pet peeve.
Oh.
That's a small one. The other pet peeve of mine is when someone asks to borrow money and say they're going to give it back, and they have no intentions of giving it back.
But why would they lie?
Okay, but that's not even the pet peeve. The pet peeve part about it is when you tell me you're going to give it back and you set a date, like I'll give it back to you in 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks come and you don't call me to say, hey, I don't have it, or can I just give you 50 towards it? I now have to call you and say, hello, bitch, where's my money? Like, I feel like I'm a pimp. That's the part that pisses me off. Don't ask me for money if you know you're not going to pay me back. Although they did say, that's kind of like a fault on me, because when it comes to friends, they said, if you're going to loan friends money, loan it with the intent of not getting it back at all. And if you know that you can't put yourself in a position... Who
said that? Fuck him. I'm going to let you borrow some money, and you're going to pay it back. Be nice if I don't charge you interest on top of that. And, fuck you, I might charge you interest.
When it comes to friends...
Friends?
Yes, they said when it comes to friends, if you can lend or give with the intent of not asking for it back, then don't give it at all. And honestly, that's how I'm going to go forward. That's how I'm going to live my life.
I think they interpret it wrong. If you are a friend who needs money and you don't intend to pay it back, don't ask. That's the proper quote.
But they're going to ask anyway.
Fuck
because
them.
There's selfish people in the world. All they think about is themselves.
Maybe
and they're not worried about... What?
Get collateral.
Who's going to... Okay, first of all, if they're asking to borrow money, how much collateral do you really think they have to give?
They might have
not
a car.
Much.
They might have
some
jewelry or something. Or,
I'm going to tell
I'm going to hold on to this till I get my money back, and if you choose not to pay me, I'm pawning the hell out of this shit.
No, I'm just going to be like, I don't have it. And you can see me with a new chinchilla driving a Mercedes Benz.
Yo,
like,
that's going to be my new shit. I'm broke.
She doesn't have it. I'm broke, though.
I'm
broke because I just bought this new chinchilla.
These new shoes? Credit, y'all. I ain't even paid for these. I'm broke. I got to pay these shoes off.
Exactly. So, if you know you not having an intent of giving somebody back their money, don't ask for it.
Hold up.
And if you know...
Did somebody do that here recently?
Not to me.
Ah.
But if you tell someone that you're going to give their money back within a certain time frame and you can't, be courteous enough to reach out to the person like, look, I know I said 2 weeks. I need a little bit more time, please, and thank you. That's all. All right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. So do you remember the conversation we were having the other day? And I told you,
and you were wrong.
I was not wrong.
Okay, I'm sorry. What's your side again?
Whatever. I was not wrong. So this is how I feel. And honestly, I somewhat agree with what you're saying.
Hold on. Who's watching? I want to get some opinions.
They're going to give their opinions.
Oh, okay.
So, I somewhat agree to what you're saying, but I'm speaking from a woman's perspective because I've been there before. I've been on both sides, honestly. Well, they'll be able to figure out. So, I think in order for someone not to be misled in a relationship, you should treat people accordingly. And what I mean by that is, if you have a jump off, you need to treat her like she's just that, a jump off. You can't consider her a jump off.
I'm sorry.
And let me finish my statement so everybody can get what we're saying. You can't consider her a jump off in your head.
Why not?
Listen.
Okay.
You can't consider her a jump off in your head, but you're treating her like wifey. Meaning, if she's a jump off, make sure you're calling her between the jump off hours.
What are the jump off hours?
I don't know. Maybe 11 to 2.
I'm sorry. Jump off hours are when I want to speak to you.
Call her.
That's all day long.
Well, jump off. See, what you calling her to talk to her about? How was your day? No, you're not supposed to have conversations like that with your jump off. You're supposed to be like, "What's up? You on your way?" Yeah, you can definitely ask her what she's wearing. She fits that category, jump off. Don't treat jump off like wifey, like, you know, you calling her every day, texting her in the morning, texting her throughout the day, asking, you know, how's her day going, calling her to say good night.
A really good jump off that
holding
deserves
her hands
extra attention.
When you decide to go out with her in public, holding her hands, making her feel like you're somebody.
She could be a really sexy jump off that deserves hand holding.
All I'm saying is, in order to avoid having confrontation with women in your lives, so men and women out there, if you're worried about somebody stalking you, busting your tail lights out, stabbing up your tires, maybe if you treat them accordingly and don't mislead them into thinking that they're more than they really are, you probably won't run into that situation. So men, keep your jump offs as jump off. Treat them as your jump off. Treat your wifey as wifey. And I don't think you will run into any problems. So me, for instance, one of the things I don't like is when I'm just speaking to a guy, and within a couple of days, they start texting me and calling me baby. No, I'm not your baby, okay? You can call me boo. That's cool, because I call everybody boo, whether you're male or female. You can call me boo. You can call me Madonna. I'm totally fine with that. Honey, beautiful, my queen, whatever. Not even my queen, because I think that's kind of like on the same level as baby. But don't start calling me baby, because once you start calling me baby, and then other things come into play, I'm going to think we're, you know, progressing a little bit closer to the actual relationship status, and we're not dating anymore.
Hey, Questa.
Is that your sister?
That's my brother's wife.
Hey, Questa. So what's your views on that?
Okay, so the flip side of that, because, you know, there's two sides of the coin, and this is what it really is it doesn't matter how you treat them. It doesn't matter when you call them or what you do in public. It's about communication. If you are my jump off, you know you're my jump off because you're my jump off. Whether I come to you every night and crawl into your bed or take you out to dinner, it doesn't matter. If I haven't had the, hey, let's go steady conversation, then that's not what it is.
Okay, but if she's your jump off, treat her like she's jump off. So
if she's my jump off and I need some attention, I'm going to go over there when I need some attention.
Yeah. Or at jump off hours.
Jump off.
Okay.
I'm going to jump off hours.
Okay,
I work crazy hours.
But a jump off.
I got to get it in when I can get it in.
You can have a jump off session. Maybe I shouldn't say 10 to 2. You can have a jump off session throughout the day. But what I'm saying is, don't treat her like she's entitled to have wifey things, like you buying your jump off gifts. You
can't buy jump off gifts?
Why are you buying your jump off gifts?
She might have did a really good job last night and deserved a gift.
Pay a bill, then pay a bill.
Pay a bill.
Why are you buying her gifts? Isn't that what the same thing you're gonna do with wifey? You have to be able to. They have to be able to differentiate their status. If I'm wifey, I should be the one that's getting the gifts.
Absolutely. You got to
don't even buy a jump off. No, pay no bills for her. Maybe you can put some gas in her car. That's it.
Look. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Put some gas in her car and tell her to go home. Or pay for her Uber.
Pay for her Uber.
That's what a jump off is. Pay for your jump off Uber to get to and from your house. And
the jump off knows she's a jump off because we had the conversation of this is the type of relationship we're having. Until we have a different conversation, this is what this is. Regardless of what we do, we can go to the movies, we can go out to eat, doesn't matter.
Why are you going to movies with your jump off?
Because I might want to go to the movies.
Okay, but you may have that conversation with your jump off in the beginning of the relationship, like, listen, you're just my jump off, this is what it's going to be. And you may not revisit that same conversation throughout the relationship. So she's thinking to herself, okay, we started this off as jump off. You were probably treating her as a jump off within the first couple of weeks. And now all of a sudden you're asking her out to dinner. You're buying her gifts.
I'm not asking her. I'm telling her to get ready.
Whatever. You're asking her out to dinner. You're buying her gifts. And she sees the progression. Then she's like, okay, well, I know that is a progression.
The conversation didn't progress. We're just doing more stuff.
The conversation didn't progress because you started calling her baby. At first you was calling like, hey, what you doing? You know, you may call her Tim.
Regardless of what I call them.
But now you calling her boo, bae, and all that stuff. Don't call me bae. Don't call me bae unless we go together. We go together if you call me bae. Okay? We go together if you call me bae.
Right. It's about communication. If you
exactly. Someone said
what?
You can't date your jump off.
You can't
exactly.
Date your jump off. Okay, hold on. What if you don't have a wifey? What if you have like 3 jump offs and you want to go do something and you pick one of them?
Well, then take one of them out of the jump off status
No.
and make them bae.
No. They're the jump off status for a reason.
So then why are you trying to date them?
I'm not dating them. I just need I need a +1 for something. That's all.
You got a son. Take him. You want to go to the movies? Ask Quincy to go with you.
Yeah, I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we don't like all the same
stuff. Or you can
stuff.
ask my daughter, or if I'm not with my jump off, I'll go with you. But don't take your jump offs out to dinner and dates and buying them red bottoms.
So hold on. So I have a thing where if you're not wearing what I want you to wear, I will take you somewhere and get you an outfit. I'll get you what I want to see you in. All right. I do
wifey, Get wifey what you want to see wifey in.
I do that with everybody.
First of all, you shouldn't want to see anything on Jump Off except her nude skin.
Well, actually, Victoria's Secret had this sheer line that I really, really did like. And I'm really good with, looking at a babe and seeing what her dimensions are and going to get it for her. And then I want to see her in it, and then I want to see her out of it.
All right, so if you buy your Jump Off lingerie, honestly, I really don't see anything wrong with that because that's something you want to see her in. Because
then there's this
after
store
the
called,
lingerie goes
BB? BB's for slim babes because,
BB's, oh, God.
They are. They're not?
I don't remember what size they go up to, but I know it's not for slim, just slim babes.
Oh, well, I didn't know they had another section.
Every store has a size range, so I'm sure they went up to like a 14 or something.
That other one, I forget the name of it. It was just for little skinny girls.
Whatever, just get to your point.
But I mean, I like the little sundresses, and I like the little tight fitting, Jones, and they're really inexpensive. And
for wifey, right? Why are you buying that for your jump off?
Because I want to see her in it.
No, you should want to see her nude or in the lingerie. Misleading.
Not misleading. Because
that's misleading.
I'm big on communication.
Misleading.
If we have the conversation now, okay, all right, you've been good.
Yes,
I'm going to upgrade you to... What? Yes. Who said that?
Don't worry about who said it. My friend said it, and she right.
Okay, so why? Why am I a mess?
Because she said you're not supposed to be dating your jump off.
I'm not dating her. I'm just, we just going out. Is that a date? That's not a date. Is it a date? That's not a date.
If you're going out, you're
dating.
No,
I mean, a date's like,
My point is...
It's about communication.
It is definitely about communication, but then it's also about action.
Okay. So on the same note,
don't mislead me.
Okay, on the same note,
if you want me to stay
on the same note, okay,
you're not my girl list. Don't treat me like I'm not.
Okay, so on the same note, there's those girls out there that be like, "Well, we had sex. You're my boyfriend."
No, that's stupid. Who's
right?
That?
Just like me treating you some kind of way, and you thinking,
who says that?
Which would be stupid. That's the same thing.
Who says we have sex? You're my boyfriend. Who says that?
Girls.
Oh, stop messing with girls. Get you a woman. Nobody says
I'm sorry.
That.
I misquoted that. Females.
No female is going to be like, oh, because we have sex. Unless she's telling you, listen, I'm not promiscuous. If we're going to engage in some type of sexual activity, we need to be in a relationship. And you're like, okay. And then you put it in. Then my nigga, you're my boyfriend.
No.
You're my boy.
No. I gotta, no. You cannot be promiscuous and I got a chance to try you out.
No, if she's telling you those are her standards and you still put it in, and you're like, oh, okay, then you are her boyfriend.
No, I don't. No.
What are you saying no for?
Because we got to communicate that we had a great time. We both see eye to eye on this, and we're going to move forward with this. Versus, okay, we had sex, you're my boyfriend. What time are you moving in? No, I'm sorry. I'm not moving in, and we're not boyfriend and girlfriend.
Does anybody want to call in today and chime in? Because I know if you guys have some stuff to say about this one.
Right,
call
exactly.
Me.
Who's on my side?
Call me.
Question?
Call me.
Call in.
Well, they got to call my phone number. 201-275-7697. Or you can call Mr. Bailey.
Well, no, my phone's right there. She called.
Oh, that's right. Don't call Mr. Bailey. Just call me. Because I'm sure people want to shed light on him because he's ridiculous.
Question. Come on.
Keep your girlfriend.
Come on. Your family.
Act accordingly.
Come on.
If that's your wifey, treat her like wifey. Buy her, call her in the morning, send her, I miss you text messages, all that.
Hold on, where's Charles?
She jump off.
Question Charles, you gotta call in.
You need to call her like, yo, where you at? Alright, well, I'm on my way. Get that ready. That's basically what the conversation
Because I'm nice to you, you think we're in a relationship? No, we gotta have the conversation.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying not to be nice to your jump off. That is not what I'm saying.
I'm saying because okay,
your actions can be a little misleading.
No.
Because, in the beginning, I may say, okay, I understand he only wants me to be his jump off. But if we're jumping off for 2 years and the original conversation we had is going to eventually fade away because I'm going to base it on your action.
Why would it fade away?
Because I'm going to base it on your action. Because
you're going to forget?
Yeah. Because if the beginning,
can't forget.
No, I go to
didn't forget.
Because in the beginning, if you were just smashing me for 2 months,
so,
and then all of a sudden that smash turns into, hey, how you doing? I miss you. Or, you want to go out to eat. Then it goes to...
She might be hungry. I got to eat. She's got to eat. Jump off's got to eat too.
No, bring Burger King to the house right before y'all do it. But like this is for you to.
I'm not a big Burger King.
Well, whatever, you know what I mean.
Bring it to the house.
We're gonna ask some fast food. Like I got you something to eat. No, we can't go out and get nothing to eat, boo. We about to handle this business. Eat real quick if you need some energy.
Okay, so
and then let me handle that.
I'm sorry. I don't treat jump offs like jump offs. I treat them like they belong to me.
What?
So they're mine. I can do whatever I want with them. I can take them to the movies. I can go out to eat.
Okay, we're speaking about a human, not a doll.
Okay, fine. I treat them all the same. Whether you're wifey or jump off, you get treated the same.
That's dumb. Why?
Because I treat everybody the same.
How is wifey supposed to feel special?
Oh, because I treat her really, really good.
You just said you treat them all the same.
I treat jump offs really good, too.
Really good.
I treat them all really, really good.
You can't!
I got a lot of good in me.
You can't treat all of them really good. Because how is wifey supposed to feel different than the rest of what you've dated in the past?
Because when I'm with wifey, she has my undivided attention. Now,
clearly, so does the jump off.
I'm with jump off. She has my undivided attention.
Ay, carajo. What is you talking about? You don't understand the issue.
I got a lot of attention.
You don't understand the issue with that? Can somebody please call and tell him what the issue is?
It's about conversation. Hold up.
Oh, my God.
Who's that? What'd they say? I know it's about... Questa, where are you? That's it. I'm calling Questa.
Where's Questa? Questa's not on anymore. She jumped off.
Did she? Damn it.
Yes, please. Can you guys please call him and tell him what his problem is?
So I'm wrong? I'm wrong?
Yes, you're absolutely wrong.
Don't treat them the same.
No.
Treat them differently?
Yes.
So treat this one like gold and treat this one like bronze.
Basically. Because
like,
you would not...
I'm a nice person.
Listen.
I'm sorry. I'm a nice person. And
then you won't have to worry about... Then you won't have to worry about running into the jump off on the streets and her looking at you like, who the fuck is that?
Because I'm really... Because
that would be me.
Because I'm really nice to jump off. If I bumped into her on the street, she know to be good. She know to be good. If she wants this to continue.
Me. If you want me to be your... First of all, I'm too old to be somebody damn jump off.
Never too old.
Let's be clear. What?
You're never too old.
Whatever. But if I decide to be your jump off, God damn it, you better treat me like such.
Really?
Because if you start...
Really?
Because if you start treating me like I'm wifey or baby or boo or whatever, and I see your ass on the street with another bitch, oh, I'm asking, who the fuck is that?
I'm like, girl, take your ass. You about to get
So if you don't want to worry about me saying, who the fuck is that?
But if I treat you really good, you know to stay in your place.
Fuck out of here.
I'm telling
you. You're going to get your head bashed right open. Nope. You better listen to what I'm trying to tell you.
Stay in their place.
Don't call me in the middle of the night like, you what? Can you come get me? I'm laid up in the motherfucking emergency room. My fucking jump off done bashed my head in. Don't do it.
Well, the good thing I don't have jump off. I don't cheat. So,
It's not
but
about,
I can have multiple jump offs, and I can treat them all good.
No, okay, you thinking about side johns. I'm talking about a jump off. You don't have to be cheating to have a jump off. A jump off could just be somebody that you just smash
I got
occasionally.
my definitions. Okay.
Yeah, no, nobody talking about you cheating. We want you to stay faithful. What are you talking about?
Okay, because you talk about wifey and jump off.
Because there's stages in a relationship where everybody has a certain title. When you meet them, you're like, okay, you know what? She's just good for this. I don't really see myself making her my girl. So
she's only good for this. Honestly, in the beginning, I'm interviewing them of what they are good for. I don't know what they're good for until I.
Well, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
When you realize what you want, what position you want them to play in your life, you treat them in that position. Everybody has a position in football, basketball, whatever. You're not gonna be like, oh, this is your position, but today such and such is off, so I'm gonna need you to play this position. No, this is the position I'm gonna play.
Sure. You can't.
That's why you're gonna get your head bashed in. I hope to God it doesn't happen.
Really nice.
And I hope I'm still up when you call me to come get your ass out the
If you're not, I'll just keep calling. You'll wake up. I got numbers. I got multiple access. I'll call you on the Alexa if I have to.
I'm just saying, in order to avoid getting your head bashed in, treat her like a jump off. And treat wifey like a wifey, so at least wifey can feel special when she gets to that status. You can't treat everybody the damn same. That's ridiculous.
Okay, so don't treat them all special.
Treat them all with respect, but respect based on their position. I'm not saying degrade, jump off, be disrespectful to her. I'm just saying, just don't give as much energy as you should.
I can't believe people think I'm wrong. Hold up. Who said that? What's that?
Jay-Z said, don't what?
Don't what?
Don't treat the one that you humping the way you would treat. Exactly. Jay-Z said, don't treat the one that you humping the same way that you would treat the one that you loving. Thank you, boo.
Hold on.
Thank you.
I'm going to need you to call in.
He wants you to call in.
What's the number?
Call me, girl. 201-275-7697. Damn it, I forgot we putting this on YouTube, so people going to have my phone number. Man, change it.
All my people's going to have your number, too.
It's okay.
But nobody calls.
They really don't. Why y'all call in? Y'all could just
Maybe you're
text
saying
me
the number too
information.
fast. Maybe we should hold up a sign.
No. Why y'all want to call in? Y'all shy?
Maybe you're saying the number too fast.
No, I'm not saying it too fast.
I didn't remember it. Everybody get a pen and paper.
Oh, one. No, I don't want to say it that fast, goddammit. Damn, I have my
201.
I have to change my
Okay,
number soon. Okay, 201-500-6285.
6285.
Boom. That's my business line. Text that number or call that number.
500.
But honest to God, you need to, you want to call somebody, call one of your peoples and see how they feel.
My phone.
Oh, yeah, use my phone.
I got numbers memorized. I tell them the phone.
All right, well, I'm going to call somebody.
Did I know?
Let me see who we can call. In the meantime, oh, somebody's calling. Hey.
Is that Jay-Z?
Hello?
Hey, it's Carmen.
Hey, Carmen! Hi, honey!
Hi, girl.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, beautiful?
I'm good, honey. So, thank you so much for calling in, because I see that you was leaving your comments on the screen. Put that down.
What is it? Oh, shit.
I just can't believe his statement right now.
Isn't he ridiculous?
Hold on. Okay, hold on. So you're saying, if you was the jump off, you wouldn't want to be treated like the wifey? Come on.
What you want and what you get is two different things.
Exactly.
You have to know your position.
Exactly.
The reality is, females know that if they are jump off, they're not supposed to get everything they want.
Exactly.
They hurt their little feelings or whatever, but that's the position they chose to take. They chose to accept that position. And like she said, it doesn't mean be disrespectful. It just means that you're not going to get everything that you want.
Thank you.
But what if she's a good jump off and I want to keep her as a jump off? I want to be nice to her, right?
She's not saying that. She's not.
That's different
Exactly.
than, treating her in that same position as you treat the wife.
You telling me I'm not supposed to be taking jump offs to the movies?
Why?
Because they're fun in the movies.
What is wrong with you?
You don't have what?
You're not supposed to date your jump off.
It's not a date if we're just.
You're not supposed to see your jump off outside of the bedroom. Outside of the bedroom.
Define a date to me.
Exactly.
A date is fine dining, an event afterwards.
Fine dining? Why are you taking your jump off to fine dining?
No, I don't do that with the jump off. I do that with the wifey.
But you just said you what's wrong with dating?
But if the wifey's unavailable and I'm going to eat and I want company.
What'd you say that, babe? Repeat that.
So you're saying a jump off is McDonald's and the wifey gets Maggiano's?
In my advice, yeah. And if you want to buy her fine dining, you don't take her there. You bring it to her like, hey, girl, you hungry? Eat.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because he's saying that he takes the jump off on a date. Like,
exactly.
Where are you taking the jump off? Like,
yeah, good question. So where would you take wifey?
Wherever I would go.
So you would take wifey and the jump off to the same restaurant?
Well, not at the same time.
Well, I know it's not at the same goddamn time.
I want to clarify. I mean.
But you would take them to the same restaurant? So R2L is obviously a restaurant
okay.
And it's considered upscale.
Okay.
You would take both of them to R2L?
No. I wouldn't take them to the same restaurants. I'll have the same type of restaurant. It's just this wait staff would only see this girl, and this wait staff would only see this girl.
So it will be based...
Okay.
Oh, my Lord, I can't. Girl, handle him for him.
Go to the type. You said you take them to the same type of restaurant, which means...
Yeah, like R2L and...
Exactly.
And, what's that one? Continental?
Well, no, R2L is here.
Yeah, I know.
They're both...
I mean,
so
it's above this.
is like a 5.
Right.
And Continental
like
is like a 3.5.
Right. But I mean, close enough.
No, jump off should be getting like a 1 star.
Okay. 1 star. They make those? I don't think those stay in business.
Girl, don't you agree? Exactly.
That's a 1 star?
And look, my thing is, even if you want to give her something outside of McDonald's, you don't take her there to dine. You bring it to her like, girl, I got you something to eat. Like Uber Eat it to her.
Uber Eat it to her.
Yeah, like Grand Lux Cafe do Uber Eats to your
Look, some jump offs never been to something really, really nice, and I want them to experience it with me. How about that?
Like I said,
get a boyfriend.
Exactly. So that's why I said when she bashed you in the back of your head, don't come calling me.
She's not. She's gonna be really nice to me because I've shown her something she's never.
You've been misleading to her, and now she's trying for you to explain to her what's going on because y'all was just together last night. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, I'm just gonna help you. I'm just telling you from women's perspective, you were being very confusing. So don't even go on the man's perspective because you're not dating men. You have to consider what women think.
Exactly. Thank you, girl. Let him have it.
All right, got you. I got you. I got you.
Thank you, baby. Because he doesn't get it.
I'm gone.
All right, baby. Thank you for calling in. Bye. You don't get it. Like, she's absolutely correct.
Okay, that's a woman with a woman's view. Let's get a dude on the phone.
A woman with a woman. But aren't you dating women?
Oh, yeah, shit.
So why would you want a man's view if you're not dating a man?
I'm not, no. Men who have a jump off, do you treat them differently? I guess.
I don't mean fuck what the men think. I mean, at the end of the day, you're dating women, so you should be concerned about how we feel. Like she said, we're going to feel some type of way anyway because you're labeling us a jump off or whatever you put up. But
do jump offs like be called jump offs? They don't mind?
You don't say, hey, jump off. Like, what are you doing today? Like, no.
Shut up, jump off.
Damn.
I've been thinking about jumping off all day.
Oh, my God. You don't say, hey, girl, you know your title is jump. She knows her status when you have, based on the conversation you're having with her in the beginning, she knows what it's going to be when you move along in the relationship. She knows.
All right.
If you start talking to her like, I want to introduce you to my...
I may have been doing this slightly wrong. However, I'm pretty sure there's got to be somebody who's got my back. Come on, who is it?
Nobody has your back.
I'm sorry. What's that?
Nobody has your back.
You sure?
Yeah, she was talking about the Jay-Z comment. Nobody has your back. Just let the jump off, stay a jump off, and that's that.
That's a shame.
So I'm sure that's probably the reason why you run into the situation that you run into in your relationship.
That was one time.
I'm just saying.
That was one time.
I'm just saying that's probably the reason why you run into the situation that you run into in your relationships. All I'm saying is, and the reason I brought this up because, you know, I don't like a guy to call me baby, period.
Right, you got to communicate that. It's all about communication.
No, don't call me baby if we're now starting the date. Don't call me baby if you know you're not trying to give me that
but baby to them
status.
might be sweetie to you. I mean, it could be, it's just a different word being the same thing.
Don't call me baby and don't call me babe. You could call me Madonna. That's perfectly fine. Okay?
Call you sweetie?
You can call me sweetie,
hun?
Hey beautiful, hey hun. Yup, but
pumpkin?
Don't bae and baby, that should be conversations that you're having with your girl. Like, your girl should be the baby. Your girl should be bae. You can call me boo. Hey, boo. Like I said,
boo.
I call
I think
boo.
the wifey would be boo.
Boo is like universal. No, I call my girlfriend's boo. I call my daughter boo. Like, right. Boo is like a universal
You call
thing.
some of your girlfriends bitch.
What up, bitch? Yes, exactly. It's a term of endearment. I'm not going to go around and like, hey, baby. Hey, no.
Bitch, I love you.
Because once I start texting baby back and we go together.
Go together.
Yep. I'm taking it back to when I was in junior high school. We go together. And when I see you out in the streets and you're with somebody else, I'm bashing your head in because I'm like, what's going on? I thought we was together.
You would risk all that good loving for a confrontation in the street?
Oh, the good loving is over if I see you in the street with another bitch and you're calling me baby and all that, giving me all that extra good love treatment, and in your mind, I'm jump off, and then I'm confused because I'm like...
I think if I snap my fingers, you know you're about to make a mistake. Think about what you're about to do.
Snap your fingers? What are you, a pimp?
We'll talk about this later.
I think the snapping your fingers work with your son. Ain't nobody listening to no snapping your fingers, because while you snapping your fingers, I'm getting my 2x4 out the back of the trunk.
You're so violent.
I'm not violent. I'm just telling you the truth.
You're so violent.
Don't mislead me, and we won't have no problems. If I'm your jump off and you treat me like that, when I see you in the street, I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna be tight. I'm not gonna lie and
Let's call a dude. Let's call a dude.
I'm not gonna lie. Who can I call? Let me see.
I'll call a dude.
I'm gonna call my cousin. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be tight, but there's nothing I could possibly say about it. Cause I'm calling you.
Cause.
Let me see if he's gonna answer. He's shy. He's gonna tell you the same.
See, you just calling people who you know is gonna.
He answered.
Hey.
Hey, cuz.
Hey.
What's up?
Are you listening to our show?
Yeah, of course, I'm watching.
Okay, so what's your view? I guess he wants a man to, like, support him. So I don't know if you're supporting him or what. What's your view on the subject?
Well, I mean, I think his challenge is how is he going to keep them around if he doesn't treat them well?
Exactly.
What?
So I think, because clearly he wants
Phone a lifeline.
to remain, to stick around with him. So he'll treat them well, but as you said, there has to be a boundary.
Exactly.
You have to separate.
Right. Through communication.
No, boundaries are set, not just through the communication. It's set. It's an action that you don't do or do. Those are what boundaries are. You set certain boundaries.
Boundary 1. No confrontation in the streets.
Well, as she said, you don't really make it to the street because I agree, you don't go to the movies. I don't think you go to dinner.
Exactly.
Really? But they gotta eat too. They gotta eat.
Bring the food to them.
Yeah.
Bring the food to them. We're not saying don't feed her. Like R. Kelly. Okay, let me take that back.
Don't feed her?
Like allegedly R. Kelly did in Surviving R. Kelly. We're not saying don't feed her. Allegedly he did that. I don't know. We're not saying don't feed her.
You're getting sued.
We're just saying feed her in the bedroom right before she gets her brain smashed in.
Oh, no. You eat afterwards.
Well, okay, we'll eat before she needs the energy.
Oh, no. She'll get energy for something, too.
I think he's trying to be a gentleman in an ungentlemanly situation.
You're right. You heard what he said?
He
said you're trying to be a gentleman in an ungentleman situation. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So, anyway, well, at least you're hearing it from a man's perspective now. So, what's your...
Okay, hold on. Cuz?
No.
So, let's say you got to jump off. You're not going to be real nice to her and take her out and feed her and come on. Be honest.
He's not...
No, I don't know why you would go out. I'm not sure that is part of what you signed up for.
Right.
That's a different... That's like one need that you're satisfying. Has nothing to do with going out and having a date and enjoying each other's company. That's something different.
Right. So you might as well just upgrade her to girlfriend status or someone that you're potentially may date. Because that's not a jump off. Okay, thanks, cuz. Love you.
All right.
Thanks, guy.
So how do you feel now?
Well, either people in general are wrong and I'm right.
Do you have a jump off that we can call to see how she felt when you were treating her?
No jump offs.
No, not currently. Do you have a jump off that you had in the past that we can actually just call?
None that I kept in contact
We gotta
with.
Start writing your phone numbers down so we could call them. None. It doesn't. You don't have to keep in contact with them.
I know. Every I don't know 6, 8, 9 months I go through my phone and people that I'm no longer dealing with I just kind of delete them and there was this girl named Nikki back in Delaware. Oh, she was such a good girl.
Listen, dude, everybody you date has been a good girl, and I brought that up before. You said not everybody's a good girl, but you said about everybody.
No, I just talk about the good ones. Carla was not a good girl. I had to call the cops on her.
Why? Because you was misleading?
No.
Why did you have to call the cops on her? Let's hear this story. Why did you have to call the cops on her?
Because she wouldn't stop calling. She wouldn't go away. We were done, and she didn't understand. So I had to call the cops to call her, to tell her not to call me anymore. And then she called me and was like, "You don't even have to call the cops and tell the cops to tell me not to call anymore." I'm like, but you're still calling. And then that was the last conversation we had. So, she...
All right, get back to the good girl. Who's the good girl?
Nikki, Wilmington, Delaware. She was... Oh, this story is too long for this. How much time we got?
Can we summarize it? Got 20 minutes. Just go. Go to the part where she became the jump off and you misled her and then she blasted your head.
I didn't mislead her. Nikki was... Okay, I used to stay in a house with other people I used to work with at MBNA back when that was a company. And we still had house phones back then. And a call came in, and I was like, hello? And she was like, is Rob there? I'm like, who's this? It's Nikki. Is Rob there? Nikki, what's your waist? I went straight into what the waist was, how tall are you, what you weigh.
Wait. You were calling who?
No. She called the house phone.
Okay. Oh, okay.
For
gotcha.
Rob.
Okay.
And then I was like, who is this? How much you weigh? What's your waist? How tall are you? So I went through all my questions and I was like, you know what? Rob is not here. But if you want, I can come get you. And you can chill with me until Rob gets here. And she said one of the sexiest things I've ever heard of. She said, it's whatever. And I was like, I need to be clear.
So, keep going.
You will be chilling with me until Rob gets here. It's whatever. Yo. It normally takes I want to say 30 minutes to get from Newcastle, Newark, where I was, to Wilmington, where she was. I got there in 10 minutes. I was so excited.
I could see.
I was so excited.
Smash your friend's girl.
No, not...
Disgusting.
I did not say she was my friend's girl. She called for Rob. She called for Rob.
So that's his friend.
Rob knows her. All right? Rob knows
Rob's friend.
Rob's
friend. Okay.
So, I probably should have got permission from Rob first, but...
Clearly.
The conversation was proceeding very well. I got there, and, she said bye to her sister. I saw that. And then she walked down to the car, and I was like... I'm going to need to see some ID. I've only done that once.
Why? Because
I could go to jail. This looks way too young. Absolutely not.
Since when did you give a shit? You said you like them young.
I like them legal.
Oh, sorry, I didn't say.
I like them legal. So she got in the car and I was like, oh, no, I see some ID. So I did the whole little finger thing and she
checked out?
Passed.
She just passed. Now, what are we talking about?
Huh?
What age?
Huh?
Go ahead. Ooh, I could tell it's going to be a number that I'm not going to like. What's the number?
18.
She was 18. You was how old?
I forget.
You ain't fucking forget. You remember she was 18, but you can't remember how old you were?
Give or take 26, 28-ish. Right around there.
Ooh, 18. So you like them in the teens?
I was young back then.
No, you just said
26 and 28.
No, my nigga.
It's only a 10-year difference. It doesn't even make that much. It's only 10 years.
No, my nigga, that's not young. An 18-year-old? No.
18 is legal.
Yeah.
The government said so. So.
You can't buy liquor when you're 18.
So. I get her back to the house.
Nasty.
And, okay, she had on this tube shirt thing, this tube thing, and he's this little, they wouldn't even dare to do. It's a little short.
Is this going to be a PG-13 story?
Short skirt. She took these two thumbs and was naked. As soon as we walked in the room, she just blow, and it was in the bed. And I was like, oh my God, that was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I wish I had the foresight to have cameras all around this motherfucker. That was the sexiest thing I've ever seen. It was just it didn't take a whole second. She was
You're starting to sound more
naked.
And more...
What?
Nothing. Keep going.
So.
Keep going.
Hold up. What are we talking about, Nikki?
Nikki. I don't know why you brought her up. I thought you was getting to the point where you was going to say when you misled her.
Oh, I didn't mislead her. She misled me.
Oh, how?
Well, one night she called to come over. So I went and got her. And then she came over and then didn't want to do anything. So she had to get out. That was it. I'm done.
Oh, she misled you for that moment to make you think that she wanted sex, but she really didn't.
She had to go.
Oh, I thought you said. I thought you were trying to say she misled you into thinking that
no, I don't mislead anybody.
She wanted you to be her man.
Okay. I figured her name, but the light-skinned Joan. Okay, so this what happened. I met her at work. She needed a ride home. So I took her home, but sitting in front of her house, I asked her what her curfew was. And she said she didn't have a curfew. So immediately, I started the car up and went to my house. So we're at my house. What?
Keep going.
So we're at my house, and it's all about conversation. So I let her know there's now this is when I was younger. There's two types of babes. You know, there's the sportable ones, you know, that you wife up. I was younger then. Come on, this is what I was thinking at the time. There's two types of babes. There's the sportable ones, and then there's the hittable ones. The sportable ones are the ones you can take out in public and wife up and you know. But the hittable ones, there's just that. There's no public. Those are just the hittable ones.
Oh, a jump one.
So then she said, which one am I? And I'm like, you babes are always asking questions you don't want to know the answer to. Now, I'm an honest guy. Do you really want the answer? She said, yes. I'm like, yo, you're hittable. We can have fun. We can enjoy ourselves and do this. Or we cannot. It's up to you.
And did she make the front of your face look at the back of you?
No, she said...
She slapped a monkey mess out of your ass?
She said I'm in.
Oh, okay, cool.
Now, which...
The moral to the story is?
The moral of the story is, I told her she was hittable from the door. I gave her the option to opt out at the door. I told her at the door that I do not develop any feelings. I will not be developing any feelings. So, one time when we were, you know, doing our thing, I was multitasking. So I'm doing a thing, but I'm also watching television. She saw me watching television. She saw me watching.
That's the ultimate disrespect.
Is it really? Is
it really?
She saw me watching television.
Somebody's giving you head and she texting another nigga like.
I'm sorry. Is she giving me head? That's all I'm concerned with. You can text who the fuck you want to.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
This is the hittable one. Yo, you can.
I can't.
Put your work in. Multitask if you want to, as long as you're doing this correctly. Don't skip on this.
So you won't have a problem. You won't have a problem with her giving you head and doing something else. Like, excuse me, I need you to pay attention. You're not gonna.
No, if she's doing a good job here, I don't give a fuck what else she's doing.
Carry on with your conversation. I can't.
She got mad that I was watching television. So
who wouldn't?
I didn't know it was. Look, I told her not to develop feelings. I mean, she must have thought we was.
That has nothing to do with feelings. That has everything to do with you showing that you're interested in what we're currently doing at the moment.
I was doing it, right?
Please stop.
I was doing it. I was doing a great job. I was doing a great job. I can do two things.
So you say.
Okay. So, she decided, I'm mad. I'm going to my room.
Yeah, exactly. If I'm throwing it back and giving you the best that I can give, and I look up
hold
and
on, I skipped the part. I told you I was in a house. I skipped the part. I told you I was in a house that, you know, other colleagues were there too. Well, one of the colleagues moved away, and I was knocking her off, and then I moved her in. So she was paying some of the bills too. So she got mad at me and went into her room. I'm like, oh, okay.
So she became one of your roommates.
So since she was mad, called up, was it Nikki or Carla? Was it Nikki or Carla?
So they could come over?
She's in her room. I'm not finished. So I called up Carla. Carla comes over. She comes out the room and be like, he ain't all good. But Carla didn't give a shit about that. Carla was down. So I was like, get the hell out of here. What's that going to do? And then me and Carla, we got it in and we finished up. And I took her.
Mad disrespectful, my nigga.
You think?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I don't think so.
It would have went a little differently if he was dealing with me. That door would have come crashing down while it was in the middle. And I'd be like,
how you gonna get mad?
You gonna disrespect me?
How would you get mad when you decide?
You could screw the person, just not under the same roof.
Oh no! I would say first. It's my room.
I don't care. First, last, the door's coming down.
I do whatever I want in my room.
The door's coming down. First and last, I don't care.
Oh, that's terrible.
She's real cool and calm that's crazy. But let's get back to the whole topic that you talked about when the girl misled you into thinking
that she was gonna come over
to smash. And I understand that feeling.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I do understand.
Yo, let me finish up. So she didn't want to give me none, and I'm still trying to get some. And I'm not an aggressive dude. I got a little aggressive, and she still didn't want to give it to me. So I was like, okay, you got to go. Get out.
No,
I had picked her up from a different city and drove her to my house. Mm-hmm. And she didn't want to give it to me, but I didn't feel the obligation to drive her home. So I'm like, you gotta go.
That part I don't understand. That's not nice. If you picked her up, you need to take her home.
You
want
to ride, you gotta go early.
The whole you gotta go if you're not giving me no ass, I totally get that.
No. Yeah, you came over here for a reason. You gotta go.
Yeah, because if I'm getting all dressed up and driving to your house.
If I'm a drive to come pick you up and bring you to my house, and then you don't want to give me none, you gotta go. Can you take me? I ain't taking you shit.
Did you at least call her Uber?
No, there was the Uber at that time.
That is so mean.
So she called the cops.
No, that's not nice.
The cops wanted to speak to me, so she handed me the phone like, they want to speak to you. I was just so cute.
Why you not just take her home?
I took the phone, like, hello? Yeah, I can take her home. No, but I'm not going to take her home. No. Absolutely not.
So you said, yeah, I could, but I'm not.
They lied. You want to ride home, you're going to earn a ride home.
You should have told her you got to ride something before I give you a ride. No, I totally get that part.
So what happened to you?
Well, I was dating this particular person, right? And when we first met, I swear, it was like clockwork. I go to their house.
Can we say a code name?
No!
Okay.
Okay.
I know the code name.
It was like clockwork. I went to their house. We watched TV, we ate, we chilled, we chat. And the code word was, you ready to go to sleep? Sure am. Because I know what was about to go on when we go to sleep, right? We're going to sleep. So, I'll get into that mood like, okay, we on a routine. This is normal. So, when I go see this particular person, I'm paying tolls. Obviously, I'm not leaving out my house with my hair wrapped and sweatsuits on, whatever. Like, I'm putting in work, right? I'm doing my hair, putting all my shit, smelling good, makeup and all that. High heel shoes, knowing all I'm doing is sitting in the motherfucking living room watching TV, but I'm going there looking good, right? This one particular night, honey.
Now, how many months or weeks after the beginning did this happen? This wasn't like...
It's a few years.
A few years?
Yeah, because it was breaks in between us seeing each
other. Okay. So this is not like right away. This is... Okay. Now go ahead.
Right. So this one particular, like, same routine. You coming over? Sure am.
Sure am.
I go through the process. We watching TV, whatever. You ready? Yep. Ready to go to bed? Yep. Sure am. Mm-hmm. I go into the bedroom, change into my little number, because, I like to surprise them every now and then with a little lingerie and shit. Come in the bedroom, acknowledge me. Ooh, that's nice. Thank you. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking to myself, it's about to pop, right? Any person would think it's about to pop, because I'm looking at myself like, yeah, I look good as hell in this lingerie. It's not, I didn't even wear black, because I normally wear black, because it was purple. I was like, okay. I'm on the bed. He's like, yo, give me a kiss goodnight. I'm like, yeah, sure. Not a problem. Give him the person a kiss. So I'm like, good night. He like, good night. So I'm like, he like, yeah, no, not tonight. Excuse me? Excuse me? Can you come again? Not tonight. I'm busy. No, not busy. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I was like, yeah. What that got to do with me? That has nothing to do with me. We're fucking tonight. He's like a dude. No. Oh yeah, I can be like a dude sometimes. Like a dude. Oh, you passing that ass. I'm sorry. I got dressed, as you can see. Okay? And I broke this shit down. I got dressed, as you can see. I paid that $5 toll on that bridge. You
said this?
Motherfucker, yes, I said this. I'm trying to explain to you why
I did this for you, so you're gonna do this for me. I did this, and this, and you're going to do this.
I needed to explain to him why he's passing that tonight. Okay? All right? I got dressed. Okay? I went. I paid that $5 toll. I put the key in the ignition, goddammit. Okay? I wore heels. Excuse you. I wore heels just to come and sit in your living room, which I knew I was going to do, but I still wore heels. Okay? I could have put on my Uggs and my sneakers, but I put on some heels, and they weren't the kitty heels, okay? We talking about these, okay? Yeah. And I changed into some sexy-ass lingerie, and it wasn't even black, and I love black. Oh, bitch, you passing the D tonight. When I tell you I caught a major attitude.
So you know what I was going through.
Oh, that's why I said I understand. I was like, I'm sorry. I sat up on the bed like a kid all night, like. He was like, yo, seriously, you really not gonna... We got into a big-ass argument, and it was to the point he was about to kick me out, because I was like, no, fuck that. No, I'm sorry. I'm used to this happening like motherfucking clockwork.
This nigga can't take one night off.
No. There's no night off. There's no night off. First of all, we didn't live together, so you can't get a night off. If we live together and you're like, babe, I'm tired tonight, I'm like, I got it last night, no big deal. But no, it was a couple of days in between we saw each other. We would see each other like 3 times out of the week. The day in between I don't see you is your motherfucking day off.
No.
Now, whatever you...
Did you communicate that with him?
What? Communicate what? Now, if you were still passing the D out in between the days I wasn't seeing, that's your business. You should have saved some energy for me. You should be like, okay, I'm going to have to give her 20 minutes of this work because I got to save 20 for Madonna when she comes tomorrow. So you should have figured that shit out before I got there. Or you should have called me and be like, you know what? I don't think tonight's going to be a good night. Can we postpone this shit to tomorrow? And I'll be like, all right, cool, not a problem. But don't have me drive all the way to your house, pay tolls.
How long was the drive?
Burn gas, 30 minutes.
Word?
Yes. Pay tolls, burn gas, put my makeup on and everything, and you talk about you tired. Yeah, you damn right you tired. Tired as hell, you motherfucker. Get up.
Did you try and take it?
Of course.
Did you?
I was like, listen, you ain't gotta zoom that in.
It's always the first thing y'all go to. I got this. Just
I was like, you ain't gotta zoom that in, okay? You just lay there, and I'll handle it. And of course, he's one of those alpha male, like, I said what I said. And I was like, fuck what you said. I'm gonna need you to come up off that. And he was just not trying to hear it. And I was like, okay, this is not good. I was like, I gotta go. I didn't come here for this bullshit. I could have stayed home.
See, that's something to break up over, right?
Oh, absolutely. I could have stayed home for all of this, boo. Okay? I could have stayed home and handled it, and I would have been just as fine. Don't call me if you know you're not ready to rock. If we rocking every other night. Yeah, no. If you're tired, don't invite me over, because...
Did you ever talk to him after that?
Yeah, we spoke after that, but then I started saying, I'm tired. I started saying, because I am a little petty. I'm petty.
That's petty.
I'm sorry, I am. Oh, well.
I'm going to get you back.
Oh, for sure. They were nice when I know he was ready to rock, and I was like, oh, I got a headache. Not tonight.
Got a headache. Even though you know you...
Mind you, I'm laying in bed, all lingerie right up, like this, booty tooth down and everything. And he like, oh, okay. I'm like, no, not tonight. I'm tired. Payback some motherfucker, ain't it?
But you're going to pay back one time, though, right?
No, you're going to get payback for a long time. I'm going to make you back for this.
So wrong.
I know.
It's 1 for 1.
No, I'm going to make you back for this.
What was it, 1 for 3? 1 for 5?
It was going on a week.
Fuck that.
Oh,
that is wrong.
Anyway, my
thing is... You got to make the punishment fit the crime.
No, it was $5. I paid... Oh, no, was it... Yeah. Well, did I say... How much did I pay for gas? Yeah. I had to put gas in my car to drive there, too. It wasn't $25, but I had to pay $5 tolls, and there was gas already in my car. But it was a 30-minute ride, so that's what, $10?
There and back?
Exactly. So probably a little bit more than $10 for a 30-minute ride. Man, listen. And like I said, I'm not a regular chick that goes to her dude's house with her hair wrapped, you know, do-rag on, sweatpants and flip-flops. No,
sometimes sweatpants and a white beater and a do-rag is sexy.
Yeah, I don't know what world you living in, because men don't like that shit. Unless I'm about to clean the toilet.
It's sexy when you clean the toilet, too.
But my thing is, I'm doing all that extra stuff for you, and you talking about you tired? Dude, I'm the wrong person. I'm not about that life. So, anyway, in closing, did everybody subscribe to our YouTube channel?
Yeah, subscribe.
I think I put the link in the last...
Sex, Love, and Lies podcast on Instagram.
I'm going to put the link. What time is it?
It's like 2 minutes till.
Oh, wow. Look at that. We were on time today. We ending on time. We're doing it good. I had to get ready 2 hours in advance just to set everything up. And then he comes strolling in like, oh, what we got to do?
I was helping.
What'd you help do?
I was helping.
Okay. Anyway. But guys, I'm so happy that you guys tuned in.
Oh, one thing before we go.
Carmen, thank you so much for calling. Love you.
How much time we got? Okay, so I did think of one thing I lied about.
What, regarding last week?
Yeah, I've told one lie. Over and over again.
Oh. Go ahead. Get it off your chest.
I'm about to come.
That's not really like, I mean, it's a lie, but it's not really like.
Yeah, I lied. I was nowhere near, but I like when you say it. They work extra hard to try and hurry up.
That's torturing.
It is.
Because I know the feeling. You should get punched in your face.
This will not be over soon.
That's not cool.
I enjoy that.